The Budget and Appropriation Committee, formed immediately after the general election, consists of a chairperson and not more than 50 members who serve for 3 calendar years as per the National Assembly's Standing Order number 207. Its functions include investigate, inquire into and report on all matters related to coordination, control and monitoring of the national budget, discuss and review the estimates and make recommendations to the National Assembly, among others. But this will not be the case this year after the term of the previous committee, chaired by Mutava Musiemi, ended.
This year is an exception since the Budget and Appropriation Committee has not been reconstituted, and thus the liaison committee will handle all the matters pertaining to the budget until such a time as the Budget and Appropriation Committee is reconstituted. The committee presentations, we've just moved it. It should even be easier for us because all these committee members, or rather committee chairs, will have already interacted with their committees, all of them, and done public participation.
However, the budget policy statement tabled in Parliament last Tuesday has seen budget cuts for several sectors. Among the affected are infrastructure at 2.2%, agriculture 0.1%, and public administration 0.5%. And with the forthcoming general election, governance has the largest increase at 2%.
I do think that there are still huge infrastructure gaps in the country. The cost of running an election in Kenya is expensive, and there's no question that there are trade-offs if we have to invest a lot in elections, and it means that we're taking money from someplace else, from some other part of the productive sectors of the economy. We can start to isolate and say, there are certain ministries that are not performing, and they're systematically not performing, they're underperforming. Those ministries we shouldn't just keep giving more money to. We need to start reducing that until they get their systems in order, and then we can start to increase it again.
Nonetheless, to spur growth in the next financial year, the Kenya Association of Manufacturers is urging the government to expedite reimbursement of tax refunds which have accumulated to 30 billion shillings.
Even if the money is held, there is no reciprocal interest that is due from government. The other issue, of course, is also verification, because before the refunds are paid, there's 100% verification of documents. In countries like South Africa, the best practice is to do risk profiling, where we look at the risk of the specific party and only do verification at 100% for certain parties. So in countries like South Africa, it's a model that has been seen to speed up VAT refunds.
The manufacturers are also calling for abolishment of the 2% import declaration fee and the 1.5% rail development levy on imported raw materials for local industries. Ronald Willie, Business Insight.